This year, we're celebrating a special anniversary of the beautiful building that Goodspeed Musicals calls home. 150 years ago, William Goodspeed built an ornate Victorian opera house in his hometown of East Haddam, and it quickly became a gathering place for the community. The river level served as the steamship terminal with space for passengers and freight. The post office and a general store and other offices were on the floors above. And on the top 2 floors, there was a theater that hosted traveling shows that arrived via steamship and community celebrations.
After William Goodspeed's death in 1882, the once mighty Opera House slowly declined.
Businesses began to leave. It was used by the Connecticut militia during World War I, and later the theater closed.
And by 1930, the building stood vacant.
During World War II, the state of Connecticut converted the building into a highway maintenance facility. The beautiful front porch was demolished and replaced with large garage doors, and trucks were parked inside. After the war, the building was abandoned and slated for demolition. The Goodspeed Opera House was nearly destroyed.
Then 2 determined women, Libby Kay and Marion Terry, refused to let that happen. These remarkable women, alongside other visionaries, rallied supporters, gathered signatures, inspired people from all over Connecticut to join the cause, and petitioned the governor and the state of Connecticut. In 1959, the state relented and sold the building to the newly formed Goodspeed Opera House Foundation for just $1 silver.
In its first year, 801 people became members of the foundation. Led by a major gift from Mariel Wiggins Selden, donations poured in from all over Connecticut and 20 other states. The Goodspeed Opera House was saved.
The restoration began in August 1960 with a plaster ripping party where hundreds gathered to get the project underway. The restoration would eventually take 4 years. Exterior balconies had to be ripped off the building, chimneys were missing, and the theater was almost unrecognizable. Chief architect Frederick Palmer of East Haddam and his team worked tirelessly to help put the building back together and restore its former glory.
On June 18, 1963, the newly restored Goodspeed Opera House reopened with Jerome Kern's Old Lady Lady and attracted national attention. President John F. Kennedy even sent a congratulatory telegram. The new chapter had begun for our Grand Lady.
Since then, over 5 million people have enjoyed performances in these seats. Goodspeed has produced over 200 musicals in this building with over 12,500 performances. 21 shows have moved from Goodspeed to Broadway, and many more live on in productions around the world. Thousands of actors have performed here. Thousands of artisans and technicians have learned their trade here, and over 50,000 students have been inspired within these walls.
Preserving a 150-year-old landmark is an ongoing challenge. Maintaining this historic building requires constant care and significant resources. As in the past, the Goodspeed Opera House depends on people who believe that this building and the work that takes place within it matters to Connecticut.
For 150 years, the Goodspeed Opera House has been a center of creativity, community, and joy. It stands today because generations of people refused to let it disappear. Please make a donation today to support the preservation needs of our historic home. Thank you for celebrating our treasured landmark and for standing with us as we look toward the next 150 years.